Hello, welcome everybody. Good evening. Thanks for joining our third Kongsi idea. Uh, this okay. So we welcome everyone. Good evening. I hope you have a good evening. So today we will have Farmer Ivan with us talking about the future of food lies in community. So before we start our Kongsi idea, as usual, we will have our opening words. The well-being of a community working together will be greater when the less the individual claim for himself, the proceed of his work, that is, the more of this proceed he makes over to his fellow workers, the more his own needs are satisfied. Not out of his own work, but out of the work done by others. Thank you. So before I will start our Kongsi idea, actually what is Kongsi Co-op? Who are we? So Kongsi Co-op actually is a purpose-driven consumer cooperative with the intention to co-create with people, soil, and nature for a harmonious ecosystem. So actually, we are a consumer that is concerned, and we are based on our 7 principle to our all our works done of our co-op. So we will have these 7 principles together to guide us for our future and all our works done. And we hope that with this 7 principle, we co-create a sustainable community with associative economics in equal rights, selflessness, economics, and freedom of cultures. And through this, uh, we believe that every of our consumer, each of us, are responsible, okay, from the transformation of our world, and all our expenses we spend can driven to a better or environment that we are striving for. So that is how Kongsi Co-op being uh, formed together through a concerned consumer and hoping to building up a much sustainable community. That is what we want to share and why we invited Farmer Ivans today. Um, when I first know him with Siu Ho, um, we are looking for our first cow dung for our Kongsi Co-op building up the soil. Then we call him. He said, "No, no, no. You don't have to pay. You have to work your hard work to earn your cow dung." So me and Siu Ho, uh, how? By helping to feed his cow. So the cow has food, we have our cow dung. And that is, I realized that these are our community works, and this is how the people, soil, and nature connects together. And since then, Ivan is our working closely with us, and also um, he has a lot of inspiration and idea about CSA, about future of food. So without further ado, let Ivan share with us how community, how our food can be transformed through agriculture, through our consumer buying. So Ivan, pass to you.
Hello, good evening. Yeah. Okay, before we start, can we have 1 minute of silence for Mother Earth? 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Okay, good evening, everyone. Yeah, let's introduce ourselves and why are you here today? Start from anybody. Yeah.
Okay, I will start first. I'm
Yeah.
Jahao. I'm
Yeah.
here to be with the community itself, and I'm the part of the community.
Mm,
So I'm here today, uh,
yeah.
present with together with all us. Thank you.
Mm, thank you. Thank you. Next. Here we are talking about community engagement. As you got start now, yeah. Okay. Next.
Hi everyone.
Can, mm,
Hi everyone. I'm Meho. I'm interested in knowing about CSA.
mm,
Thanks.
thank you.
Hi everyone. My name is Rina, and I'm also interested to know about CSA. It's my first time joining this engagement. Thank you.
Mm, thank you. Thank you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Hi, my name is Christy. I'm here because I'm very interested in soil and I'm interested to know what we can do as individuals and as a community in our own ways to promote healthy soil and healthy living, obviously.
Thank you. Wish that you can talk, not type. Yeah. Bird, Mr. Bird, want to hear your voice.
Hi everyone. Um, Co-owner Chloe and Panjang here. We are here to support as part of the community.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm YC, and I'm here to know what I can do for the community rather than take from the community.
Thank you. Thank you. Interesting. Yeah.
Hi,
So some
everyone.
of us,
I'm Irene, and I'm a documentary filmmaker, and currently I'm working on a project. It's called the Bee Man Project. It's a documentary about our native bee. And Mr. Ivan, I saw you have a background in beekeeping, and I thought we could collaborate somehow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Joshua Chow from Sungai Long. I was introduced to this Kongsi idea from one of your members, so I just joined. I just want to learn some new things for tonight. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Any more? Okay, we can start with the slides. Yeah, Chia Hao. Okay. Yeah, today's topic about future of food lies in community. Okay, the community I'm talking about. Yeah, go to the next one. Yeah. So I'll emphasize on community engagement. Yeah. And yeah, CSA, yeah, you can find out a lot of information about CSA. Yeah, this is one part of it. Yeah, where the community I'm talking about is about diversity. That means your community is not only human beings, it's about plants, the aquatic lives, the minerals, the microbes, yeah, the birds, the insects that we're going to engage with besides the human beings. Yeah, okay, next. Next slide. Okay. Okay. Yeah. What is community engagement in farming? In CSA, this is one part that's not always emphasized, where normally the consumer will buy or get a bit of idea of how farming is, but it's not so much of engaging in the community. But this time I'm going to emphasize on community engagement. Yeah, it's built on reciprocity. Yeah, that means it's about responsibility. That means the giver and also the receiver has responsibility from engaging with the community that just now I said, the plants, the minerals, uh, the microbes, that means the ecosystem in the farm. It's not only the farmer's responsibility. The one that's eating the food also have to take up that responsibility. Yeah, and food that makes food a sacred. It's not just buying and I just buy and I get food, and there's not much meaning. But once you see that food, is gift from the forces of plants, forces of animals, forces of the soil, forces of the cosmic forces, and all other forces, it becomes sacred, which money also cannot buy, you see. And this will create a mutual beneficial system with the ecology, yeah. And also, it's like a symbiosis, that means you live on Earth. It's not just like human being and Earth, you see. It's a symbiosis kind of a relationship with Earth being, with all the animals, the insects, the fish, all the living beings, and also those who are not living also, the mineral world, yeah. So this engagement is important. And why community engagement in farming is important at this moment of time? Because of biodiversity loss. We are losing our nearest birds, the pipit, the burung pipit. You don't see them often now, yeah, right in our store steps. The firefly, we are losing it. Bees, frogs, these are few, So this is just at our doorstep, we don't have to go far. Okay, climate crisis. Look at the weather pattern, the heat, the rain, all over the world. Yeah. That's why if we keep on doing what we are doing, used to do, it'll be more crisis lah. Yeah. So labor, spelling mistake. Workforce, we don't have much workforce in farming. Now even the migrant workers are not interested in farming work or manual work. Yeah, this is the last thing that they want to do. So who's going to do the work, the farming work, or even like plowing the soil or harvesting? Yeah. Energy, yeah. Energy, when I say energy is, from oil to electric. Yeah. So all this will create the cost of food going up, increasing the cost of food. And when this happens, then to get quality or nutritious food, not everybody can afford to get it or even eat it. Yeah. So when something is so-called natural, it's actually, you got to share with everybody. Every can reach it. Not only certain people can reach it. You see. And food sovereignty is so important because we are disconnected. When we are disconnected, then we always outsource our food, and we don't have like how to grow. It's all governed by certain bodies, and we don't have like it's called free will or whatever thing it is. So like seeds or even your planting pattern is all been structured. So with food security, it's not only about food security, it's about the way how you grow, how you keep your seeds, how you grow your food, how you preserve your foods, how you engage with the community. Yeah, these are the important issues. Okay, next. Who are the contributors? Yeah. The big contributors are our mineral community, our plant community, the insect community, and the animals, the fish, etc. These are our huge that provide us food. You see. Even if a cosmic community, you see, without the solar system, we won't have food. Yeah. So these are the main community that we don't really always be conscious of. You see. So that's why when you see this or conscious of all these forces, food become really sacred. You see. Yeah. And the next one is you have community members. Yeah, we need not only they buy the community to buy or eat the food, they got to engage. They mean they share time, They come and plant, come and harvest, or handyman at the farm, cooking, gardening, you know. In the farm, there's so many kinds of job, electricians we need, plumbers we need. You say you name it, everything is there. You see, welders, carpenters. So if we engage professional to come in, the cost goes up. So this is the time where we really need the community to come in, so that to bring down the cost, so that everybody can enjoy this food. Yeah. And the farmers' roles, you see, they have seeds. Yeah, seeds, they have land, they have farming skills. Yeah. And this is the, with land only you have chance to like build up your ecology, you see. It means that the wildlife or the insects. In urban you can do it, but very limited. You cannot like go and rear a cow or a chicken or have some animals or whatever thing, because there's a lot of restriction. So in a farm or in a land, you can do this, yeah, which the farmer can contribute. And organization like Kongsi or other organization can connect, help connect with the community. They organize, they create awareness, education about CSA, promoting the health and nutrition, about nutrition, yeah, on the food that's grown on soil with the forces of all the forces, yeah. Okay, next. How to engage? Yeah. First, we got to balance ourselves first, that ecology of the heart in ourselves first. Because that is the key to everything, is it? Because if that one is not balanced, everything goes balanced, because it's inner and outer. Then we come to the balance with the land, ecological balance, where you talk about, your light cycles. You are sensitive to the light cycles, carbon cycle, water cycles, air cycles. There's so much more. That means you're sensitive. If you don't balance the heart cycles, you're not sensitive or to engage what to do. So this is important to engage. Yeah. Then also about community building. Yeah, it's not only about the farmer, but that means even basically becomes, there's no farmer or consumer, or all becomes part of the ecology, basically. The end of the day, everyone is contributing, getting something. It's a symbiosis thing. It's not separated. It's everybody is in this together. Yeah. Then lastly is to respect Mother Earth, so that we respect all the beings that's in her, you see. With this respect, then comes gratitude. Then you will not exploit or the resources that she has. Yeah, from the sun resources to the water resources to the air resources, soil resources. So this is very important. If not, we will exploit it, you see. And this is what's happening to the world, you see. Yeah. Okay, next. When to engage? Now. Now is the perfect time, because there's so many wars going on. Price of things are increasing. Yeah. Uh, everything basically is increasing, in price. Yeah. And this is the time that we really need to think, how are we going to do it ourselves? You see, that means in the community. There mean more community engagement, not outsourcing our food to someone else to do it. We got to do it ourselves. Yeah. In whatever way. Yeah, can contribute. Yeah. It's a good time now. Yeah. Okay, next. Okay, where do you find these community farms? Okay, in community spaces, in community gardens, yeah, land, community common land, okay, in community farms, which Kongsi is trying to get, all right, to purchase, yeah. So these are the places, even in schools, in whatever, you see, where the community can come in and grow their own food, basically, yeah. So that is important. Then they can keep their own seeds, preserve their own what they grow, yeah. Then to share, yeah. And this, because community farming is about, with very little money or little funds, yeah, things will still carry on. That's the beautiful part of it, because you do not depend on external sources. So you build resilience in the community, that bonding, that trust. Yeah, it's about building communities. Basically, it's not. Farming is the like the magnet, but it's about building communities all over the place. Pocket and pocket. It can be anywhere. Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now we come to question and answers. So I gave the floor. Any doubts? Any questions? Yeah. Any questions? Okay, if there's no question, I'm going to engage. Okay. Okay. Everyone can you contribute something on just what I shared? It's just what I share. I don't have all the answers. Yeah. And there's no right, no wrong to whatever everyone is doing. Yeah. So after hearing what I shared, yeah, can you just tell how you feel, how you feel, what insight you have?
I would like to contribute some harvest.
Yeah.
Like what I say after hearing today your sharing, and I was thinking between our team, our community, actually it starts from the soil that we see the building from the cow dung that we do the compost. So we see the microbes, we see the centipedes, we see the earthworm, then we see the grass, we see the little plants. Then we are coming in. So like Panjang, Chloe, Kelly, Siu Ho, me sometimes, but not really. So each of us has did different parts. Like Siu Ho is cutting grass, Panjang is doing compost. That is another community in a, a, a big community in a community. So it seems like each of us playing a different role, but is everyone needs each other, is helping each other. So I can relate to what you share today, and currently what we are building and what we are going through is a is a continuing circle, and is the community is starting and is forming. is starting to grow. Yep, this is my harvest. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah. Yeah, just now you were sharing about, the insects and all that. Basically, we live, interconnected, the web of life. So you can't ask someone to, pay someone to be sensitive to the web of life that give you the food. So this responsibility got to come from us ourselves, because we are eating this food 3 meals a day, some 4, yeah. So we cannot pass this responsibility to somebody else. Okay, next contributor. Want to share what you feel?
YC commenting. He's engaging mostly with B40 community. Their pre-occupational is mainly with livelihood, monetary basis, and community wellness are non-monetary. Take the back seat. What would be your advice for me to recalibrate this mindset?
Yeah, good question. Yeah. Normally, what I don't have answers for that, but normally will ask them to come and feel the farm, see the animals, see the food, taste it, and see what you know they get from it. Yeah. When they see the soil where you put anything on it, it will grow. Then you see the animals all flying around or walking around. Yeah. How do they feel, and see what they can do with it, what they can change them. Yeah. Because this is about self-realization, you see. Yeah. This is not about aid, it's about responsibility. Yeah. Self-responsible. Yeah. Okay, any more contributors? You see what I mean? When contributing, not many will come, you see. Engaging, not many will come. Eat, plenty will come. But engagement, yeah. I've been doing this for 30 plus years. Yeah, I see this. That's why I'm emphasize on this now. Engagement. Yeah.
Ivan, thanks so much for your sharing. I just want to share my harvest. I just feel that it's so nice with technology, because I'm in China now, and it's nice that we can still engage with our community. I what touched me just now was that you emphasized a few times that farming is about community. Farming is about building community. Yeah, so I think it's, I guess after you've been on this journey for over almost 30 years now. I guess you've seen the difficult Yeah, you took a difficult path. But I feel that it's a good start that we start to take I guess small steps, yeah, in Malaysia for us, that we can slowly raise this awareness that it's really about working together, not putting all the burden on the farmers. How can we come in and share the work and therefore the cost? Yeah, so that we can keep our food at the level that we want to see, right? A lot of people want to see that organic food comes down in price, but hoping that the farmer will do this bit, hoping that the farmer will do this whole lot. But the reality is we are all part of this food chain, I guess. Yeah. So I really appreciate that, you keep on reminding us that, really we need to come together. And really, I feel that you are doing so much more than a farmer, because I feel that this drive should really come from consumers, So I really appreciate that, we kickstart this dialogue, and hoping that we will engage more with our community, and we can start small, like that you are now having this production already happening. So maybe we can start small. Yeah, some will come, and those that come will, I believe that those of us who put in a little bit of engagement in this farming work, in this food chain, right? I believe that slowly we will shift our mindset. Yeah, by doing, not by knowing. Yeah. Thanks, Ivan. Thanks again.
Welcome. Actually, not only about doing, yeah, also about being. That's why I talk about, the heart ecology first. Balance that first. Then only you know what to do. Because the ecology is sensitive. If we are not sensitive enough, we create more problem for the ecology. Yeah. So the being is important. Yeah. To connect. Yeah. To connect is like a, you need to fine tune like a frequency, like the radio. You got to keep to the channel. You see. That's why we got to quiet down. Then deep listening. Yeah. What she's trying to tell us, the land, or the animals, or the plants. Yeah. Then when we build that relationship, then we're relating to it. And when she trusts us, yeah, then she be in symbiosis with us. Yeah.
Chloe?
Yeah. Okay.
Please. Hello. Wait. Dah. Hello. It's me, Panjang from Chloe's
Yes,
account.
Panjang. Yes.
Hey, Ivan.
Yes.
I memang sure lah listen to you sharing about this community engagement. And I just have one maybe quick question lah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's more of your opinion lah. Like should for example, let's say if I'm good at making money, should I should I put my effort to make money and then contribute to the society, or should I just do like what, for example, like Jia Hao did, like means that instead of using money to get the cow down, why not you do the direct work lah, instead of exchanging it with money. What's your point of view on being money as the medium. What's your point of view of money as a medium of contribution?
Okay, when you use money, you don't have relationship with all the forces. I just buy, get the money. You lose the relationship with nature, with the animals, with the plants, with the cosmic forces. Yeah, the jungle, its wildlife. When you engage, you're working with them, collaborating with them, joining hands together. Yeah, and you will have that kind of respect for them, so high. Yeah, and just imagine, and they give you that food for you to survive, to be alive. Just imagine that. Yeah. Does that answer your question, Panjang?
Yes. I think, I can imagine also like myself, I did try to avoid this money as a what to say, like medium of, I want to contribute, but I try not to use it money as a medium. And I use my own, like you said, like apa, being direct, being in the nature, being do my own compost. And I did realize that I understand them more. I understand the nature more. I understand what the nature try to do, and I try to imitate. And then it gives me a different perspective. And you are right about that connection lah. Then now I also realize that but it's just that maybe for someone maybe that good at making money, and should they just stop doing what they are doing, and then go stay to the farm and do I don't know, whatever farming work instead. That's my question. That maybe it's too personal to anyone. It's a very personal question. Maybe I have the answer. Maybe I need that balance also.
Yes, yes, yes.
Sometimes that instant money it's very helpful. It's a very easily transferable this money part. So because you can still instantly buy something or anything. But
Yes, yes.
exchange with anything. But it's a limitation lah. There's a limitation in money lah.
Yes,
I can see.
yes, yes.
So I think that's all. Thank you, Ivan.
Yeah, welcome. Yeah, yeah. That's why our emphasis on mutual, you see, mutual benefit. Yeah, for the well-being of the whole. Yeah.
Hi, Ivan. This is
Hi.
Christy. I'm joining this for the first time, so I stayed a bit to observe. What I would like to say is three things. One is that I was very touched by the early tribute to Mother Earth that you made at the beginning of the call. I think it's very befitting this call. Number two, you talked about balance within oneself, balance within the community, and you talked about who is in the community, not just the humans, but the animals, the aquatic plants, and everything, right? So my question is this, Ivan, for the common folks, what is the ask? I hear you when you say, you need more contributors. We all should be we all should be contributing to our food chain, and we should not outsource it. I also see a lot of the other comments about people having different lifestyles. The B40 community, or even just the average household, right? or people like myself, what is the ask? How can we contribute?
Yeah, you can just start, in your house if you have land. If you don't have land, you can get planter box. Let me grow for the wildlife, for the insects, for the bugs, a bug hotel. You can do it anywhere. For the pollinators, can be birds, can be bats. You can make a house for the bats. Yeah, and many more. There are many more. There's once you go in, so-called to this zone, there's so much possibility. You're not limited. It's unlimited. You can be in a flat, high-rise condo, 40 foot, so many. Even within the condominium, there's life. There are lizards, there are spiders. Yeah. So we got to be
I
sensitive.
think,
Yeah.
yeah, I understand what you're saying. But within the context of where we live, I mean, most of us live in housing residential areas where fogging is quite often conducted for mosquitoes, right? I have a lot of plants in and around my house wherever I can put plants, right? But there are very few flowering plants because of the amount of pesticides and fogging that's going on, right? So within these limits, I think, farming within the city limits is quite impossible. Um, I've been attending some talks on community farming, right? I'm getting interested in that. There are quite a few communities around the PJ area that have started small community farms using organic methods. They've even gotten soil scientists to come and help them to revive the soil. So that's very, very promising. Maybe community farm is a true possibility, a true optimistic step forward for a lot of the city folks, right? Um, uh, then the next question is with regards to farmlands that we support. I'm part of the Be Real community, so we try and eat whatever the farmers grow. And whenever there is a call to purchase something because there's a bulk production of something, we try and chip in and respond to that call. Over and above that, what would you like to see the community doing?
Going to the farm and do what the farmer does. In any
Okay.
way. You can cook for
Okay.
it. Let's say you're good in cooking, you cook a meal for the farmer. That's
Oh,
great.
that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So
Or you just boil,
how would
some.
we
Yeah.
how would we go about arranging something like that to visit a farm or even to work the
Yeah.
farm for
Yeah.
a day?
Any farm that is, that you have
Yeah.
affinity with, even you can just give the farmer a cup of tea, he'll be so happy.
All right.
Because nobody serves him there.
Okay. I hear you.
Okay.
Basically, a lot more appreciation for the farmer. I hear
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Welcome. Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah. Hi. Hello. Hello.
Any more others
Yeah, just now I
contributors
heard
or
yeah, good.
questions? Yeah.
Hi, I think Joshua would like to talk.
Yeah.
Could you unmute him?
No, I didn't unmute him. No, ask him. Yeah. Continue. Hello, Joshua. Are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, go
sorry.
ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome.
Okay. I just want to respond tonight's sharing something very close to my work. I work in Utah Sungai Long campus, which basically is like a city campus with 2 blocks surrounded by the buildings, a lot of buildings, so got the limited space. And my work brings students do the Kotong Royong, do some community gardens, mostly of the job. And because I work with in education line, but not really on the teaching, but more closely to students, young people. Okay, nowadays, young students, like Gen Z nowadays, where they quite disconnected with the surrounding, maybe because of the the device, all the things. So like when I meet up with my students, sometimes I try my best to bring them out, okay, to the the community gardens, to the forest, anywhere. Just have some exposure, and then to open their eye of the surroundings, and so that they see what are they out there. So it's like open up the connection with the surroundings. Okay. And because of my work very closely with the young students, especially at the university level. So my challenge on this part is that to get students respond to the surroundings so that they can build up the connections, so that they know what to do. Most importantly, they understand the land around them. I mean the surrounding. So talking about farming, last few weeks I joined the day farming for my this nature journal session, and then I joined other sessions. It feels like, oh, this is something that young people need to get explore, to get connected, and of course do farming, because I believe most young people they have no idea what farming is all about, but they know to consume vegetables, fruits, but to do farming, I think I wonder how can I bring this Gen Z to go out, because I have been doing many times to bring students go to the community gardens in TTTI, in PJ area section 19s, and community forest many years ago, but a very few of them really respond to what I have contributed. Just imagine, just a few of them responded that they would like to go back to do like the trail maintenance at the forest. But farming, gardening, so far I haven't see any one of them that they would like to do again. So I wonder, any idea, any suggestions on how we brings this group of youngsters regularly to the farming, like Chuke Farm, very far from my place in Sunanya, or any place. Because as we all know, today's youngsters are very different. So it's quite challenging. So then you mentioned about the this kind of connections, all the things. Feels like we are part of a bigger ecosystem. But somehow people don't aware, don't realize it, especially young people. So not to mention adults like me, okay, whether they know, because whenever I mention about farming, all this blogging, all the things, even working adults really have no idea what it's all about. So what's the significance? So what's the meaning? Something that whether it's close to their heart and mind. So I think perhaps we need to get more engagement with young people. I think we need to get them involved. We share some ideas and knowledge and those transfers, share some skills, and what's it all about, all the principles, so that they know, they understand what matters most. So I think that's all of my sharing. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you. By the way, I'm also struggling with what you're struggling. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
But sometimes young people they focus on other things.
Yeah.
I mean they don't know which one is more important.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
nowadays, when certain, I don't know lah, because I'm not sure which one is their priorities. I would say
Yep,
which
yep.
one is more important.
Yeah.
So sometimes they thought it's important, but sometimes, but who knows? Actually, it's not that important. But the one thing about the young people, like what I observe in Jota Songang is that most young people, young students, they are, I would say they are not mature yet. I would say they don't know some of the things. So perhaps because the lack of this kind of exposure.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if we introduce like farming, hands-on, on-site working to all these kind of activities. I'm not sure whether this would surprise them or not. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Just a small advice. Yeah, I will target the very young one or the the older ones. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so if no one's not anymore contributors or harvest, before we end, I would like to share something. And regarding what's just now Joshua and Ivan are discussing, I will also have something to really is happening. So I think last year, Kongsi Academy has organized education on food, partner with 3-4 Community Kitchen, targeting the very young ones. So it's about 7 years old to 10 years old children, and they came here to see, connects their see and connects to their real food and how to handle with real food, their own food. And what we found out is really interesting and shocking is when we ask, you know how the chicken is, where the chicken come from? The chicken come from Jaya Grocer. The chicken is white, no feathers, and is only drumstick. And what are your favorite nuts? My favorite nuts is donut. So banana is not on the tree like a bunch. Is a small cigarette of banana, and it's only green, yellow in color, not green, no red, no other colors. So this is already happening in very young one, and is not only the Gen Z. So I was thinking that what Ivan say, the engagement, it can be with parents, it can be with teachers, and actually we are everyone that can contribute on this. So because of the contribution, the engagement, I would like to share before we end about our community land that just now Ivan has mentioned. We are hoping to get a community land on our own, where to protect this 30 years old of organic farmland, which is GK Organic Farm. And that Ivan that mentioned, if we lose one organic land, what we lose is not only we lose our food, we lost our connection, we lost our environment, we lost the microbes, even the cosmic has will be interfere will be changing the climates. the weather. So Kongsi has this big project, hoping that we can get enough to buy this GK farmland and own it, and in a community land trust to let this land sustain and keep on running for our future, at least start from now. So I don't want to talk much more. I just want to share a video clips talking about from Mr. Liu, one of the pioneer farmers that take care of this 30 years old land. Is in Mandarin, but we have the dual language subtitle. Okay.
这样子我种几根菜在地上，这样屋子更好哎。GK 农场30年来已经有很多人在默默的付出了就因为知道了这个环境需要有人去保护，健康粮食、安全粮食需要有人去做，所以我们就继续做了。所以这个农场我们在管理下，我们也面对很多问题的，并不是说一帆风顺有了一个方法就 organic farming 就好像天道这样子但是我们在大自然里面学了很多怎么去解决事情的方法，所以在这个过程里面呢，我们坚持下就是说完全不要用农药化肥的方法去处理这个农场。所以第一个就是已经证明了，今天在我这个侧脚下面就是告诉人家这片地是很安全的。我们这边随处走走看看你就可以听得到鸟声，你也有看得到很多昆虫。证明了今天在我这个侧脚下面就是告诉人家这片地是很安全的。我们这边随处走走看看你就可以听得到鸟声，你也有看得到很多昆虫我们曾经有很多农业大学的学生来这边考察，来收集什么？收集昆虫。很多地方不去收集吗？为什么会来有机farm、organic farm里面收集昆虫呢？因为外面越来越没有昆虫。然后再接下来就是因为我们的农耕法一开始的时候，我们就已经遵守了有机农法，所以在没有农药化肥的干扰下，我们必须要支持多样性农作物。所以我们的农场里面，它不会单单只是种一样东西，而是轮流的不同的在种植不同的东西。这样多年下来我们已经超过60种食物、蔬菜果类假如我们坚持下去的话，可能未来更多，因为现在我们有更多新的方法进来，包括活力农耕方法，然后再加上因为我的农夫他们现在是没有在心惊胆怕的情况下做工的，因为这里完全是安全的。这样的环境是不容易打造起来的，而且我们还是用别人的地打造起来的。如果这片地一开始就是自己的，我相信今天的 GK 会做得更好。所以我们觉得这片土地离开城市也不远了，所以变成所有的农作物的收成很快就可以送到消费者的那个餐桌上了。所以假如我们未来是有资源的话，我们甚至在这边可以办更多的像学校类似像幼儿园的老人院的治疗的。假如我们现在放弃，我们不要这地方，我们就很可惜了。你们有没有觉得这边有一个很特别的情况？你去一个conventional farm
热死了。
不只是热，还有一个
什么
smelly， 这边没有的。
我已经很久没有去conventional farm了。
So yeah, a 30 years old organic farm is a chance for us to keep it back, to be further with our own use, and we connect back to our nature. That hopefully we get a cleaner air, cleaner environment, quality food for us now and for future. And yeah, before ending this, farmer Niao Ge has something to wrap. Okay.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Ivan, you can see my face and voice now. Something to share regarding the engagement. I assume all of us are attending this Zoom are like-minded people. So I also assume that most of you like to be in organic farm or in the nature. So from my own experiences, like what Ivan say, the approach should be to the young and the uh, more older people lah, especially those preschool or kindergarten or primary school. After that, there's a gap until those who just came out to society to work. So after these youngsters, they graduate, they have struggle in the society, they see the difficulties and the ugly side of the the mainstream society, then they came to know that something missing. So it's a good approach for us to not to say scam them to this organic things, just to let them know that there's a better way of life. Especially need to let them know or raise their senses to the beauty of nature. You get what I mean? It's like, even though for myself, the beginning of my farming life, I'm not really like Ivan can enjoy the surrounding. No, I just keep on working until the lately these few years, I came to know that I was my life is nourished and by this surrounding, especially when I'm doing my work. It's like, even though I finish my farming work, very tired, I can sit inside my farm half an hour, 1 hour without doing anything. Just look around, just enjoy the surrounding. And I feel that this kind of senses or this kind of ability to enjoy the nature should be told to those who are visit to an organic farm, or should be told by your all the uh, uh, audience here, to your friends, if you agree with me. You do not need to do anything, or even you do not need to go to GK farm. You just need to go to any parks or any reserve forest or nature lah. With nature, you just sit there without doing anything. Then you will find that all your senses one by one will open up. Then by this how to say, not teaching by this sharing, I hope that will attract more people came to become to know that the importance of the nature. Then they will become our community members. Then they will agree with us why we are doing this. You know, even though for this past 6 months, my tires become punctured already. Tire punctured. The car keep on going. Then and no place to find air to fill in. Then you have to fill in yourself also. Punctured, how to go? And you need to go also. You fill yourself, slowly put a bit air inside, slowly put a bit air inside, and keep on going. Because we are so frustrated that we are keep on sharing, and so far less and less people coming in, not saying that farmer. Even though today you don't have any new farmer or young farmer like last time, like me, like so idiot come into farming without knowing anything, just do only. Wow, now you cannot find. All become smart already. So so I think the sharing of this engagement and this ability to to enjoy the beauty of nature, we should keep on telling to when we are doing engagement. Farmer, we like Ivan and me, we don't have time to talk one people to one people. So this job is a Kongsi job, and those 28 person attending this Zoom meeting, you guys go and we are mostly welcome people to come to our farm and talk, but you ask us to go out and talk, wow, our work cannot do already. Then Ivan become constipation already, he say. The egg cannot send constipation. So I hope the point that I'm sharing now, further in the future, we don't approach them to, you come and buy organic veggie, you come and take out the hole and do the farming. No, you just ask them to try to enjoy listen and see and smell the beauty of nature. Then slowly we can scam them come into our community. Okay, that's my sharing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, before we close,
Mr. Liu, you want to say something?
Okay, go ahead.
I share a little bit.
Mm.
Can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for the video. So nice. I want to share about this harvest about Ivan say about the labor, the workers farmer that is in future we have faced a problem couldn't find a farmer, even the foreigner worker. This is a fact it's not easy because we actually try to hire more different of foreigner worker as a farmer from different country, but basically it's unsuccessful. Most because they are few, even the foreign worker came from their country so far away, come here to make money, right? But they still find to be a farmer is really low status income, low status social status, so low income. So they rather to go to work in a restaurant or whatever. They don't want to work in the farm. But I want to share is we understand now. Okay, this organic farming also the hard work not easy. It's not everybody can stand for it. But this is the nature, so that we should do in organic farming. So we must have an attitude for like what do you call this attitude of being willing to do it and reap the harvest happily Okay, so then you can work sustainability like this if you bring this kind of attitude. Of course, when we have a community supported, then it could be help to reduce some maybe in future some costs for the labor, right? So if more people to come and help can cut to help us to what do you call hire more and more worker come in and work. Okay. I think one more thing is want to share is I think our as a organic farmer, their status should not be lower in the society status. It should equivalent to doctor right? Right. When you got sick, doctor help you to heal, right? But what we do is prevention. Maybe it's better than doctor. Then people should pay more to the farmer. I think this is the idea that I want to share. Thank you, Ivan. Appreciate the farmer, organic farmer. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing, Liu.
Thank you.
Okay, any more wants to share? no more, then we'll close this session with a 1 minute of silence. Yeah. And we say the 4 graces here. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. Okay, thank you so much.